Part 2. Introductory. Aleriel, or A Voyage to Other Worlds, by Wladislaw Lach-Szyrma. All Librivox recordings are in the public domain. The Mysterious Document. We had been married some years, and were settled in our quiet little home at Branscombe, when one morning, just as I was sitting down to breakfast, Maud brought me up, with the London paper and the usual circulars, begging petitions, etc., which came daily to us by the post, a curious little packet with a Swiss postage stamp and postmark on it. "I declare," she said, "this looks like a letter from our wonderful friend Pusila." "Impossible," I replied. "It cannot have dropped from the sky. How could it have come in a meteor? Well, if we do establish a post from another world, really things have come to a climax. I should always have been interested in a letter from your mysterious friend, but now when we know his story, it is especially interesting. Do open it." I opened the roll with trembling hands. It was so strange a feeling to be touching a manuscript not of this earth, earthy, and written by a denizen of another world. The first thing that caught my attention was that it was not of paper or of parchment, but of some soft and light pinkish skin, unlike anything I had ever seen. It was extremely thin, as indeed in the post office it was only charged as an ordinary letter, but it appeared, as I unfolded it, sheet by sheet, to be quite a book, closely written over with a bright purple ink. The document was in English, and I had no difficulty in transcribing it, for Pusila's handwriting in our characters was clear and very delicate. The first thing that I took out of the packet was a small green note with a curiously ornamented border. It read thus: "Dear friend, before I left you, I promised to write to you again and tell you about myself. I doubt not that you have heard from Trahindra about me and who I am. But as much has happened since I was with you on the earth, I give you this narrative of myself and my journeys since we parted. May every blessing rest on you and yours, and may you in time rejoice in a happier world. Aleriel." I read and reread this curious note, and then proceeded to read over the MS. It was indeed a strange document. I could hardly restrain expressing my astonishment in many places, and had a difficulty in following it, but I give it here just as I received it, hoping my readers may have as much pleasure and wonder as I had in its perusal. The manuscript read as follows. End of Introductory.